Two industry giants in cloud finance and ERP, Sage versus Oracle NetSuite. One big question: which one really delivers? On the left, Sage, the financial management specialist. On the right, Oracle NetSuite, the all-in-one cloud ERP suite. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into what really matters. Each category earns points, and by the end, you'll know exactly who comes out on top. The result might surprise you. So here's the map of what we're comparing today. We'll hit on core focus, scalability and global reach, integration and customization, reporting, user experience, implementation, pricing, support, security, and of course, the new hot thing, AI and innovation. This should give you a pretty clear 360 view before you commit to anything. First up, core focus. Sage Intacct? It's laser focused on financial management. Seriously, everything about its interface just screams finance team paradise. You get best-in-class tools, super streamlined, and honestly, if you don't need a bunch of extras, this is awesome. The only snag is, well, if you want to run your whole business from one suite, you'll start to feel those limits. Then we shift to NetSuite, and wow, they pretty much do it all. Finance, CRM, inventory, HR, even e-commerce. Basically, if you want an all-in-one system and you love ticking every box, NetSuite is hard to beat. But a bit of a warning. If you just need accounting, the complexity might be kinda, why am I paying for all this? So, between these two, it's honestly a tie since it depends on what you care about most. Now, scalability and global reach, that's kind of a biggie if you're planning to go international. Sage can handle multiple entities and currencies, so for most mid-market stuff, totally solid. But when you get into global expansion land, you might hit some walls, and suddenly you're looking for add-ons or doing a lot of manual workarounds. Then there's NetSuite, which kind of blows the roof off here. Over 27 languages, compliance in like 200 jurisdictions. It's like, oh, you want to conquer the world? NetSuite's got you. Downsides? It can be a bit much if you're running things on a smaller scale. Still, the winner here is NetSuite, hands down. All right, let's talk integration and customization. Sage Intacct is pretty good. All the open APIs and integrates nicely with third-party stuff, which is great if you love picking your own tools. But the ecosystem just isn't as big or deep as NetSuite's. And now, on to NetSuite. Their Suite Cloud platform is, honestly, wild. Tons of suite apps, in-depth customization. If you have a dev on your team who loves to get into the weeds, NetSuite is a playground. The catch? If you ever want to mix in external systems, the all-in-one design can actually make that less flexible, which is kind of ironic. But let's be real, NetSuite wins this round. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know NetSuite was literally the first cloud ERP way back in 1998? Seriously, that's like ancient in tech years. Sage Intacct was right behind in 1999, leading the move for mid-market cloud accounting. Both have been in the cloud game since before it was cool. Next up, reporting and analytics. This is where Sage Intacct really shows off. Their financial and project reporting, super powerful. Dashboards just make sense. And honestly, users rave about how flexible it all is. The only thing, not as broad as NetSuite for stuff outside of finance. With NetSuite, you get big-time organization-wide analytics, forecasting, all that good stuff. But getting your reports customized is a bit of an ordeal, and the learning curve, oof. So, Sage Intacct takes this win, especially if you need financial visibility without the headache. User experience. Let's just be honest. Who wants a system that feels like Windows 98 at 2 a.m.? Sage Intacct looks clean, feels intuitive, and you can basically get your team up and running fast. The flip side, if you're not in finance, you might feel a little boxed in. Then we have NetSuite, where, yeah, the power users get everything configurable and centralized, which is wild, but the UI is dense. It's full-featured, but expect to spend some time, and probably money, teaching your team. So for pure usability, Sage takes this, no contest. Implementation and ROI. All right, this is where things heat up. Sage Intacct typically gets implemented in like 2 to 4 months if you're sticking to finance. That's fast. And the time to value? Awesome, especially if accounting is your main play. But if you're dreaming about organization-wide automation, plan for a few workarounds or third-party tools. Meanwhile, NetSuite goes all in, so you get full business process coverage in one long project. That means 3 to 6 months, maybe more, with more IT and training required. So, for speed and ROI on the finance side, Sage Intacct is the champ here. Now, pricing and cost. Never fun, right? Sage Intacct gets you in the door with a lower price if you're focused on finance. You pay just for what you use. But once you need all those operational modules, watch the price tag climb. NetSuite, on the other hand, has this all-inclusive vibe. But the upfront costs? Yeah, it's a chunk, and don't be surprised by hidden implementation fees. Still, Sage takes this for most smaller businesses or anyone finance-centric. Support and ecosystem. Let's see how our contenders stack up. Sage has a strong partner ecosystem, mostly in the US and UK. The community is growing, and integrations are getting better, but global support isn't as broad. NetSuite, though, is in another league. 24/7 support, over 1,000 global staff, certification out the wazoo, and Oracle's infrastructure backing it all. Of course, with all that, support can sometimes feel like calling a big corporation instead of a friendly neighborhood specialist. But, yeah, NetSuite wins the support game. On security and compliance, Sage has some solid financial controls and keeps you compliant for most needs. But NetSuite, they roll out the full red carpet. ISO 27001, SOC 1 and 2, data centers all over, plus backup and disaster recovery. You basically get enterprise-grade everything. NetSuite wins here, especially if your board of directors is obsessed with risk. Last big area, AI and product innovation. And honestly, both are bringing their A-game. Sage Intacct just dropped new AI features for financial insights and compliance automation, which is, well, super helpful and very on trend for 2025. NetSuite matches stride with AI for pricing, forecasting, workflow automation, you name it. So both are keeping up with the times, and it's a tie here. To make all that easier to digest, here's a quick radar chart lined up by category. You can see the strengths and quirks right at a glance. Some tight races for sure. Overall, if your mission is laser-sharp financial management, fast go-live, and a user-friendly system, you're probably going to love Sage Intacct. But if you're scaling fast, need something global, or want everything from HR to e-commerce in one box, Oracle NetSuite makes more sense. The choice isn't simple, but it's definitely all about what fits your business story. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next